One. Hello and welcome to the Vegan Steven podcast. Vegan Steven is a fictional character. All characters invented in this show, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language and due to its content, it should not be viewed by anyone. Hello and welcome to the Vegan Steven podcast, the number one podcast supporting positive mental health. It's not just for vegans, it's for everyone. Alright, so what have we got in store for you, you lucky devil? What have we got in store for you today? Well, we'll find out. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about Thomas DeLonge. He helped the Pentagon release a video about an unidentified flying object. So we might have a little look at that, because aliens are mental. Apparently humans are so afraid of aliens because they think that they might treat us the way that we treat animals. And as history shows, when you have like a smarter, fairly superior like race or whatever, I don't know the right fucking terms, they fucking annihilate the lesser tribe. Look at like Christopher Columbus going to like America and fucking turn those people into slaves and all these things. So in other kind of bullshit news, Trumpy Bump, Donald Trump posted a tweet that said when the looting starts, the shooting starts. And Twitter deleted his tweet because I think it was hate speech or just broke the terms of the rules and terms. But how gas is that, like? How absolutely hilarious is that? That you think you're a big dick, like, and then fucking Twitter deletes your tweet. Anyway, I just thought that was very interesting. Now, as far as I'm aware, his reference was to Minneapolis. Police officer Derek Colvin charged with murder of George Floyd. Oh, fuck. Alright, don't know who any of these lads are, but is this, now I'm just checking, is this the whole thing we were talking about yesterday? Let's see what's going on here. What is going on with Minneapolis? Alright, Minneapolis police officer, public safety commissioner. Okay. Escalated violence, demonstrators. Okay, so people were demonstrating. Who has white knees, a pink Floyd neck. What? A Floyd neck. Slowly stopping, talking, moving later went viral. Alright. So let's have a little look what's going on here. I thought this was to do with the whole burning tires, but I guess it's nothing to do with that whatsoever. Alright, so let's have a look at the comments say. Maybe they have a better grip on the situation than I do. The time is 20. That is 8 o'clock, 13 minutes past 8. The date is May 2020, the 29th. She never bought me flowers at all. She never came to my stupid show. No politics, no religion, just her silhouette. Haven't played with a 442 in a long time. Doll, I don't wanna take you back. Shagged without a kiss. Doll, I don't wanna take you back. Shagged without a kiss. Into intimate relations with a condom called Julie. Best friends, a blow-up doll. I'm 21 grams lighter. I swear it. This is one of the times you step back from the art to appreciate me. I'm a dedicated hemophiliac. Come on, babe, put it on me again.
Please recharge in time.
Don't wanna take it back. Shagged without a kiss. Don't wanna take it back. Shagged without a, like a kitten playing with a ball I could choke on. I'm locked in the closet with a lesbian. I fantasize you're at the other side of the room, texting, desperate, attempting, nervous oral. Me, I'm drifting into a coma, paralyzing delight. Be this the day when you're wet in a world ridden free of divorce and adultery. We are children, you are cruel. Don't wanna take it back. Shagged without a kiss. Don't wanna take it back. Shagged without a kiss. That's it. That's all you get.
Battery is low.
Lad.
Please recharge in time.
What is going on? Is that the end of the music for the show? I think it might be. Yo, I have this little rechargeable speaker. And it's oh my god. It's
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
You can tell this is fucking live, man. There's all sorts of mistakes. This is, I don't know if you, I don't know what happens. They must get some person who kind of pretends they can speak English or something, and they get them a load of voiceover work. And you get these messages in like broken English, and you cannot understand the accent with appliances and stuff. This one says, please without in time. The Bluetooth device is... I can't do it. Sure, it was there. It was there, you missed it. Alright, Tom DeLonge. He's a 90s pop star in a guitar band called Blink-182, and he had a big part with helping the Pentagon release some UFO footage. Now, he was controversially... we'll come back to that one in 1 second. Sorry, we're listening to Coffle's comment. Finally, this is about finally it happened. The police America are often and clearly shown in this case not held accountable for any crimes. The hate crime against POC in America is appalling. The inaction of and defense of those in the wrong from the president shows that he clearly does not care for those under his rule. Black lives matter. All lives matter. As far as I know, there was like fucking hell, loads of people getting loads of trouble for saying Black lives matter, comma, all lives matter. People get in so much trouble for saying that. Like, it's absolutely mental. Absolute outcry. Oh, that's like what's that thing? A microaggression. It's like micro hate speech. Even though you're trying to just be like, can we not just all get along? All right, let's try some performance enhancing stimulants. Ooh, yeah. Does nobody proofread the journal? That headline is shocking. Oh my god. Alright, Michael Patrick says, so it took riots, looting and general local, national, international condemnation for them to act. I hope there's actual charges brought and this isn't some sort of publicity stunt. And David Walter says, it took due process. And Looney Tunes says, good, and now a lengthy sentence. Maybe. Derek chimes in and he goes, it seems that the officer and George Floyd were co-workers. Oh, for 17 years as bouncers in the nearby establishment, probably more than this meets the eye, though that's not excusing the mentality of the police in the States. Interesting, and twice as many white people are killed by police in the States than African Americans on average every year. Source, says DMs, African Americans are 12% of the population in America. Roy Mackle says he got off, and what about the other 3? Jeez, that's wild. It's 3 days of protests. So this is... I didn't know there was fucking rioting and looting going on. Alright. Your evening long read. The remaking of Steve's Bruschetti. Coronavirus free zone. As we bring an interesting long read. And then we have Boris Johnson has presented a broken kingdom which COVID-19 has been able to flourish. Alright. Greece is accepting tourists. No green light for GAA to train in small groups, but working tracks could be reopened. And Sofa Watch. President Higgins, Saoirse and Sinead O'Connor led tonight's late lineup. Oh Jesus. So people are told to, you can meet outside because there's less peeps. Oh man. The moment when you're doing a podcast and you're trying not to say anything bad about Sinead O'Connor. She's a person. James Stewart says, oh my god, not Sinead O'Connor again. Mattress Dick. Oh, that's pretty funny. It's a play on words from Mattress Mick. Alright, anyway. I met her before. She's actually really sound. Oh yeah. Like, I'm sure she's grand. I saw her live recently. Incredible, to say the least. It really does look like she's left all the madness behind her. Alright, I think we're just having a go at Sinead O'Connor at this stage. Waste of time and money, says Patrick. Fred says, sweet suffering lamb of Jesus. Higgins is somewhat bearable in small doses. The other 2 give me industrial strength. IRE. Oh man. Pat says he is not bearable no matter how low the dose. What is IRE? And thank God I have Sky. IRE. Alright. 3 nasty yolks. Shit. Says one lad. Mother of God, it's worse. It's getting... Tony says, all before boring. Man, these lads are really giving an old... Jesus, what an awful lineup, says Brian. Oh, gee. I must say, any interviews I heard with the Michael Higgins were very interesting. And I don't know who the other lad is. Oh, it's the Graham Norton sofa. What? It's Graham Norton presenting the... Anyway, sure, well, I'll have forgotten about this next week. Saoirse Ronan and her made-up accent is the reason my television won't see RTE1. Man, people hate these people. There's whoever fucking this is. I've boycotted RTE for so many years, I can't remember why. Who was Saoirse Ronan? Everyone's having a big go at her. Man, people on the journal love having an old bitch and give out. Who is this person? She's some kind of actress person. Alright. Fair play to her. She's an entity. Cool. Now, jeez, Minneapolis, we'll be having a look at this. I did a podcast there on the LA riots, and that was over a similar thing. There was oh man, I can't remember all the details. There was an African American child killed by a Korean shop owner, and they were all looking for justice because the Korean shop owner female got I think she got like a suspended sentence or something, and there's big massive outcry, and there's one or two other like, you know, stimulants or stressors, if you will, and fucking riots broke out. I think for 3 days there was people fitting sofas on top of their cars like with no ropes around them. People, it was so funny, like there's loads of helicopter footage of people just like moms bringing their kids in to shoplift, to fucking loot. Minneapolis looks like a war zone following third day of George Floyd. Man, this is way too interesting. What? It's fucking brilliant. Minneapolis. Alright. Police, hold the line. Jesus, this is fucking wild, man. Night of fires, looting in Minneapolis. Jesus Christ. The old Trump is threatening with fucking violence. Absolutely gas. If anyone doesn't remember what happened in the LA riots, the Korean, some members of the Korean community took arms and started shooting looters. I'm not encouraging that behaviour, but it's fucking wild. You know, people's whole family business for generations are piled into this one thing, and it's all like your business, family business, be burnt down in a sec. It was absolutely brilliant. On the LA riots, they were interviewing people, and they were saying, "So why are you rioting?" And they were like, "I don't know." And they were like, "What do you think about the murder of so and so, which is meant to be the reason they are rioting?" And they were like, "Never heard of it." So there's loads of people just fucking joined in for the crack, didn't have a clue why they're rioting. They're just like, "I want free shit." Yeah, it's fucking, the world is fucking wild. I must say this Minneapolis thing took me by surprise. Why is Minneapolis called the Minneapple? That was gas. Alright, let's stick with it. Okay, so Minneapolis, we're going to jump to our second topic once again, which is the old Tom DeLonge releasing UFO footage. Tom DeLonge was a very, very rich man, or so, and he was an entrepreneur, most known for his as the frontman of a pop trio, punk trio, Blink-182. Anecdotally, his drummer goes on about how Tom DeLonge on tour used to make them go fucking not make them, but just go hunting for the fucking Bigfoot on tour. Like, I don't know how serious he was, but what a good story. And the yeah, but basically this lad, gentleman Tom DeLonge, is getting an awful lot of abuse or whatever for leaving the pop band and doing this whole space thing. He has a whole range, like Reach to the Stars, what's that thing called? Academy, which is like some kind of I don't really know, something like Baby NASA or something, teaching them about space or something, I don't know. But he's very, very big into space. He created a project called Angels and Airways, which is some of the most, as far as I know, he was on similar to heroin. It was back pain, he was on serious medication for his back because he had a severed disc from playing the guitar. Because some guitars, especially made of mahogany, it's very heavy wood, so it can force the spine to like cut through the vertebrae or something. I don't know. I don't remember all the details, but he was just saying, he left the band, was on this medication, and he started feeling very high. And he started making all this spacey music, and it's fucking unreal. I really like it. It's called Angels and Airways. It's anthemic. Anthemic. I don't know how to say that word. It's very like emotional, big anthem sounds. A little bit like Coldplay with U2. Lots of like delay guitars and yeah. Now, full disclaimer, I'm an absolute fanboy of this lad. He's from Milwaukee, as far as I know. Anyway, and some people might know him as he's that guy who's in the band with Travis Barker, that famous drummer you see around all the way. Alright, let's see what we got here. DeLonge, UFOs. So once again, sorry, just have a look at this fucking Minneapolis thing. People are wearing their coronavirus masks, rioting, absolute lols. People running around but upside down. Oh shit, they're all doing, not all of them, but they're doing the whole what's that thing called, Black Civil Rights whole thing. A lot of this is kind of a symbol of power among a lot of cultures and so on, including the Chinese Communist Party. As far as I'm aware. What's really interesting here is people are writing words on their coronavirus masks. I think that will take off. So on one side they have like fucking hope, and the other side they have change or something. I don't know. Sorry, I can't really read the text they have, but I think that's going to be huge. The whole writing stuff on your mask. So if you're a hipster, get into that. In Denver, shots are fired. In Colorado State, the capital, hundreds marched to demand justice. NYPD officers were seen brought. So this is the Daily Mail. Alright, can't find it anymore. Alright, so the Pentagon has released three UFO videos, and this gentleman, Tom DeLonge, as I said, his reputation is a little bit say it nicely. People are quite, upset because of nostalgia. They want things to not change. So this guy's, moving on with his life, pumping endless amounts of money into this project that he's very passionate about. He's getting a lot of flack from the public. They're all like, oh, why are you doing this? Oh, why can't you just be in this band? Oh. And the band he was in, they're still making loads of money and all that, releasing albums. They replaced the singer with a gentleman called Matt, I think. Like maybe two members. And the fans are not fucking happy anyway, because it's not, it's Matt Skiba from, what band is he from? He's from an unreal band, like a fucking really good band, but it's a bit, it's kind of a big lie, isn't it? Like, you wouldn't, if you get a new singer, it's a new fucking band, like, just saying. I don't know. I'm a fanboy, but he basically he walked away from a life of absolute success, and he got involved in all the space stuff. He started meeting up with all these top secret lads, having all these conversations with like. He was having phone calls, being like, if someone pulls up with a limo and says get in, don't get in. All this stuff. Those people are afraid he just end up fucking dead. Yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing businessman and inspirational person. He goes asleep, listen to motivational speeches and so on. He would be a massive influence on my life anyway. As regards following your dreams, work ethic over long periods of time. Okay, so here's the little thing. Conspiracy theories and aliens to do with Tom DeLonge. Now, I'm not saying this has anything to do with aliens as regards from different planets. What I'm saying, UFOs just means an unidentified flying object, which, as far as I know, Russia and America were like spying on each other during around this time that there was all these alien sightings, and they weren't allowed like tell each other that they were spying on each other, so it was all these like, oh geez, what's that mad plane over there? So yeah, a lot of people kind of lost faith in Tom DeLonge when he did the Joe Rogan interview, because a lot of people don't know how to think or feel about things. They just go, oh geez, what would this lad think about it? So Joe Rogan, as famous podcaster, comedian, kind of made very light and kind of joked about the video, and he showed it to Joe Rogan. He was like, this looks very fake and shit. And Tom DeLonge was like, I don't know what he is like, but a lot of people are like, a lot of people, just fucking are very skeptical and don't like change. And so just here's a little thing about it. Tom DeLonge is a big believer in aliens, UFOs, conspiracy theories since his youth. Well before founding Blink-182, this is Wikipedia. Former band member Travis Barker said in 2009 interview that he is incredibly passionate about them and would look for UFOs outside tour buses' windows and create search parties to find Bigfoot. That's from the Travis Barker interview with Joe Rogan. In 2015, DeLonge founded an entertainment company called To The Stars. He had brought out some short films and even some very fucking... He brought out a whole space film when he made a big kind of theme to his new music is just space and so on. Okay. In 2017, he merged into a larger to the Stars in Arts and Sciences. Aside from entertainment division, the new company has aerospace and science divisions dedicated to UFOlogy. That's a gas word. UFOlogy. And the fringe science proposals to the Stars co-founder Harold Puff, whoever that is. In a 2018 financial statement with the SEC, the company reported that it had incurred losses from operations that had accumulated deficient at June 30th of 37 million. These factors raised doubt about the company's ability to continue going concern. He was talking about developing equipment to do with space and selling and rockets or something. I can't really remember, but they were very ambitious ideas which he had. Yeah, he's a lot of experience in business, like having his own clothing company and just various endeavors. He's very smart at branding himself. and so on. Okay, let's keep going. By the way, that I was looking up with the whole fucking Tom DeLonge gave out about that fact. By the way, he said it's fucking bullshit. So yeah, just to let you know. Also, that he lost all that money. He said something like that. Someone googled his accounts or something, but didn't know how to read a fucking spreadsheet or something like that. I just fucking it was just like some reporter going off, just fucking looking for a bit of scandal. That was what Tom said, as far as I remember. I was only half watching the interview, but that's what I remember. In 2019, the company produced the History Channel television show Unidentified Inside America's UFO Investigation about the USS UFO incident. Also features Tom DeLonge. In April 2020, this is why I started talking about this. In April 2020, you can tell I'm very interested because I'm yawning. In April 2020, the Pentagon declassified 3 videos which had been captured of UFOs. DeLonge had previously released these videos through his company back in 2017, but they weren't officially released by the government. Do you know what I mean? And then there's all sorts of things about his personal life which I might not get into. Well, it says his divorce and all that stuff. Anyway. Sad enough. Anyway. He's only 44. He loves driving racing bikes. Jeez, he's achieved so much in such a short amount of time. It's fucking ridiculous. As I said, I'm a bit of a fanboy. So you'll have to excuse that. Alright, so let's have a little look at the UFO footage. As you can imagine, fucking the government releasing UFO footage, it's like, oh fuck, they're funny, admitting it's real, man. But the UFO footage is fucking not very good. It's like incredibly blurry and could literally be. It looks very doctored and blurry and just shit. Like really fucking shit. But apparently it's a real fucking thing. It looks like a shitty video that someone re-recorded like on their phone and then re-recorded that on another phone, like just yeah. Do you ever try recording a video with your phone, as in like a YouTube video that's playing on your laptop screen? It looks like someone did that a few times. It looks fucking awful. Yeah. The old Trumpy man is looking at Space Force, which is Army for Space. Now, I think he's. So they're not admitting anything, like, you know, creatures from a different planet or anything. It's literally an unidentified object or whatever. So, yeah. The Navy's videos were first released by 2017 to the Stars Academy. So, yeah. Stuff about UFOs are being released anyway. There's a long list of videos coming out, an extensive back catalogue, if you will. So, geez, this light is fucking bright enough, isn't it? Let's bring it down a notch. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, we'll bring it back up. Okay. But yeah, it just goes to show. He was like, fuck, you know. He wasn't happy in the band, and everyone's saying, whatever you do, don't do a space. This is just an interesting thing for you to like think about your own life, maybe. I always want to tell people what to do with their lives, but then I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna chill the fuck out, and if it applies to their life, fair play, but you obviously do whatever the fuck you want. I don't know what your journey is all about. Anyway, here we go. So he had it fucking all, he's on top of the world, and he fucking walked away from it to do something which people keep just giving out to him, like almost to his face, like what are you doing, wasting your time with this band no one likes, and doing stuff with releasing all this stuff. Yeah, I'm a big fan anyway. I'm a big fan. His brother's in special forces as well, in that kind of shit where like you go behind enemy lines and fucking no one ever knows what you do and all that stuff. So his brother's doing that. He has brains to burn. Jesus, I'm just looking at it's absolutely crazy. There's lads running around. They got guns. Oh my god, they're hitting women. Fuck. They got fucking tear gas masks on, the full riot gear and batons. Just fucking smacking people. Third night of violent protests, fires in Minneapolis. Yeah, it's absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. There's, I don't know, as I said, I think some people are just looking for something to do. Like, some people don't know what the fuck they're protesting about. They're just like, cans. Bag of cans. And getting a laptop. Okay, so there you have it. Bit of stuff going on. I'd like to double check where this. Yesterday we were talking about, I think Toyota shut down, moved its base to a different country, and I'd like to treble check where that was. Nearly 50% of people don't know they need to isolate with less common COVID-19 symptoms. First I've heard of it. I'm gonna skip that. And do we have anything? Jesus Christ. This is 21 hours ago. Minnesota governor declared a state of emergency aimed violent protests over. Jesus Christ. Violence of violence. Every single day there's like, oh, we found these drugs. No one gives a fuck. Anyway. Excuse my negativity. It's just like a fucking annoying kid being like, oh, watch me fucking jump in the swimming pool. And their mom's like, oh, yeah, I'm watching. The kid's like, oh, mom, you're meant to be watching me. Oh. That's what I feel about anytime there's like, oh, we found a load of fucking drugs. It's like, fuck off. Okay, so Nissan workers burn tires at the gate of Barcelona factory. Oh, okay. So it's miles off there, that's in Spain. Alright. Could not be more wrong. Yes, about the Tom DeLonge thing. Like I said, he went to follow his fucking dreams, and everyone said don't do it. And now he's after getting involved with the Pentagon, releasing a very important fucking video, and he's in all these talks for bigger things. So it just goes to show, like, don't be afraid of fucking walking away from everything, and do what you want. Because when you do what you want, you'll have that fucking fire, and you won't want to stop working. When it hits fucking 7 o'clock, you'll be like, fuck, gotta keep going. And when it reaches fucking 10 o'clock and people are like, come on now, you're taking the piss, you're still working. That's because you're so fucking passionate. And then you stroll in the door at 10 o'clock for your dinner with your kids or whatever. Like, where the fuck were you? And you're like, oh man, it's the best day. I was fucking doing that thing I love to do. Should look. Or, yeah. Keep the old head down. Keep busy. Jeez, riots are very interesting altogether, aren't they? Like, good luck ignoring that in the news. That's serious. Oh yeah, I was talking to someone and they just said it was very accurate or whatever. I don't know. I was just making a joke with someone and I was like, people in the, you know, the country where it's kind of like there's there's not many people around. There are some people are very happy to have a conversation with you against your fucking will. You be giving them all the signals like, oh, I'm not feeling, I gotta go somewhere, or fucking my dinner's on, or I'm on the run from the guards, or or whatever, and they'll just continue to have a fucking conversation with you against your fucking will. So it's very, very impressive, because as I said, I can be a bit of an arsehole. Don't really like talking to people. So the persistence is absolutely, man. If there's some kind of talk in Olympics, set one of these Irish lads into it. I'm sure, geez, the women are worse. Yeah. Good now and lengthy sentence. So there's a lot going on about. How did he get off? He'll get off. What about the other three? Okay. So, man, to be honest, I have no idea what happened, but man, being a fucking being in law enforcement, like having a gun and all that, man, one wrong move and your life's fucking over. Like, is that a gun? I don't know. Here's a CNN reporting changed with third-degree murder and manslaughter. Hope the pig riots in hell. Hope the pig rots in hell. Okay. And there's rumours going around that they knew each other or something beforehand. I don't know. Actually, let's see if we can get another article on this, just so that we're not just going off one source. Arrested in death of... Yeah, it's fucking wild, isn't it? Yeah, so it looks like they're gonna have no choice but to make an absolute example of him, like give him the fucking chair or something stupid. Because you kind of got to make examples of people, unfortunately. All these fucking lynch mobs and all this shit, you know. Anyway, let's see how we get on. How cool is that, man? Fucking UFO videos coming out. It's fucking gas. The Pentagon released them as well. Mental. In the video they're saying like, oh, it's spinning around and all this stuff. You can't, the quality is fucking I think it's at night and just the worst fucking quality ever, like. Anyway, and that's the one they chose to release. So lads, I think we're safe. A man pictured outside a burning thing in Minnesota. Oh, fuck. I'm just going to watch this. Sorry, I know this is not very professional of me, but I'm just watching the video. Fuck. Oh my god, that's awful. Jesus Christ. He arrested the man, and he had his fucking neck on his throat. Sorry, his knee on his throat to, how do you say this? Fucking, keep him down or whatever. His actual knee on his throat. So, video showed 46-year-old man pleading that he could not breathe as a white officer. They always put fucking race into this. Anyway, maybe they should. What do I know? Oh my Jesus. Do you know what's fucking crazy? In Ireland, it's illegal to report a police officer doing their job. So, like, if you see a man doing that in Ireland, you could be fucking arrested for recording it. I was in the hospital once, and someone recorded the guards walking around in the hospital, and they were like, fucking give me your phone. And the girl didn't really have much English, and she didn't know what was going on, and they took her to the police station, put her in handcuffs just to delete the video of them in the hospital. From her phone. The girl was in A&E crying her head off. She'd fucking no English. She didn't know what the fuck is going on. Anyway, that was obviously one incident, and there's reasons why all these laws exist and so on. So, but it's a bit of a outrage, isn't it? He wants justice. Man, did he fucking die? Imagine someone like... That's fucking insane. He's just there kneeling down on top of his fucking neck, like. Jesus. Unfortunately, some individuals have encouraged in unlawful and dangerous activity, including arson, rioting, looting, and damage to private property. And that is a quote by... It doesn't say. So, we'll never know. Riots are fierce interesting. Sanctions can't solve problems. EU rules out punishing China over Hong Kong. So they're not going to take action on that. Okay, so there's a lot of hoo-ha going on with Hong Kong at the moment. Staff with no masks. Bosses liking COVID-19 to flu. Interferes with money. US family tell Russia Today of legal vendetta over their father's death care. I don't know. There's a lot of finger pointing going around, and I think people are kind of doing their best, to be honest. Like, I don't think many people are that malicious. Anyway, thanks but no thanks. Trump rebuffed after showing to medicate India-China border standoff. Thanks but no thanks. Trump rebuffed after offering to meditate. I keep going. Both New Delhi and Beijing have signed a lack of interest in Donald Trump involving himself in their affairs. Why would you want some other country involved in your affairs? Anyway, okay, here we go. Putin dons Hamzat suit to visit hospital training coronavirus patient in Moscow. Man, that Putin lad's a machine. I know he's meant to be evil and all, but fucking hell, he gets shit done wherever he's up there. IKEA values versus Polish traditions. Manager facing up to 2 years behind bars after firing an employee opposing pro-LGBT event. An IKEA HR manager has been charged in Poland for violating the religious rights of a Bible citing employee who was fired after refusing to endorse a pro-LGBT event. See, the thing is, IKEA doesn't give two shits. about your sexual preference. They're just like, this is fucking catching on. It's gonna increase our fucking public image and all this shit. Man, before marriage, gay marriage is legal in Ireland, did you see anybody with a gay flag in the window? Fuck no. Because you'd see the odd coffee shop, like hippie coffee shop, but you wouldn't see any big business doing any of that stuff. And now that it's in fucking trend, they're all like, "What?" I was doing a bit of giving out. I know members of the LGBT community, which I've spoken to, are furious about how companies are using it to sell their merchandise. You know, the in Ireland anyway, they're so angry about how corporate, how like being an LGBT has become now like a corporate thing, and they have like floats on Facebook floats and fucking Google floats, just being like, yeah, we support that. And I think the kind of vibe I was getting was just like, this is kind of our fight and we don't want fucking, don't be putting words in anyone's mouth. I was just overheard some conversations or whatever, so who knows. Make up your own mind. I'm ready to sing to you. US tremoring relationship and World Health Organization. Monkeys attack lab technician, steal COVID-19 blood samples in India. That's fucking brilliant. Monkeys scare the shit out of me. They go straight for the fucking balls in the face. Rip them off. Denmark will construct random checks for COVID-19 at borders and holiday sites. Oh, it needs to be done. I'm just like sighing because it's like, oh. I never even plan on going to Denmark, but Jesus. You know yourself, you're just like, oh, more COVID-19 news. I've had enough. Coronavirus latest, alright, it's from The Guardian. Men hired for sexual fantasy break into wrong house. Men hired for sexual fantasy break into wrong house. I'm intrigued. Alright, we'll keep going. The Guardian. Parents share beds as coronavirus cases overwhelm Mumbai's hospitals. Parents share beds. Man, they're doing great on the clickbait today, man. It's clickbait news. Okay. So let's just have a little look more, see if what other people are saying about this, Minneapolis thing. Okay. Here's Marty. Unforgivable what happened to Floyd, but no excuse for the behaviour. So yeah, oh man. That is fucking horrendous. Jesus. Kid of a county. Scott says a lot about your comment is about locking and up looters. Well, that's the police officer who murdered the man. Yeah. It's so crazy how history keeps repeating itself, isn't it? LA riots, and now they're like fucking Minneapolis riots. Is it Minneapolis riots? Minnesota riots. Both ones were over like public outcry to fucking. Do you know what? There was. Just. You'd be watching all these TV shows growing up, and in the TV shows there was loads of like fucking. This is just entertainment or whatever. Loads of times, a black lad would get arrested, and they say, "Oh, you fucking raped someone or something." What I'm trying to say is they were trying to pin the crime on someone, and they're like, right, it might have been him, so sure, fuck it, we'll lash him in. No trials and all that stuff, and they'd be lynched, taken out of prison and fucking lynched. No fucking trial, no nothing, like Mississippi and all that. Anyway. I'm not trying to make a comment about. I'm just trying to make a comment about fucking humans wanting some kind of revenge, and looking for like a scapegoat, and it was just for their own tensions and stuff. And generally people in power, how you stay in power and stuff is you turn the people, the lower class against themselves, because if they're fighting amongst themselves they won't turn against like the president or whatever. So you got to keep people busy, you got to keep people working, you got to keep people indoors, you got to keep people taxed so that they don't have fucking room to move and be fucking like anyway, just a theory. Okay, let's keep going. Man, that sounded very fucking paranoid what I just said. The world's out to get you, man. Should the government's sound, lad. The government's sound. Alright. Here we go. George was arrested for forgery. I was shocked to read that it was a grocery store for food for a very normal amount. That's not a crime, that's poverty. That's survival. It's sick. People living in poverty in a land of orgats, that's Oligaorch, that's orgalas, and we are on our way there. That's why they loot then. So that's very interesting. According to this man, he was he forged, maybe it was a check or something, to pay for food. What kills more people than cancer, fucking everything? Cigarettes? Poverty. Yeah, poverty's shy crack, man. Shy crack. Alright, here we go. Absolute nonsense, says Marty G. This is the journal once again. Does that store burning in the picture look like it's its own orlagat, making excuses for pure thuggery? Where's the? No surprise, says Dave. The US has staggering amounts of people in full-time employment living below the poverty line. Yeah, you hear? Like, a lot of Irish people just think America's fucking mental. Because a lot of, including myself, you know, like, never been to America. You just see all these TV shows and you don't know. I've never been to America, so I don't have a notion what it's actually like. But you just see this stuff on TV and it's like, what the fuck are these lads up to? They're fucking wild. So, I'm sure it's just like fucking... The thing about Ireland is Ireland gets all the English and American TV channels, whereas America doesn't get any of the Irish channels. So Irish people have a lot of opinions about Americans, but often Americans often think Irish people are just fucking leprechauns and we all live on the same road. Anyway. Black and brown Irish people exist. Okay, moving on. The breakdown of democracy. Oh. If the police aren't really there to protect the public, what are they for? Well, are they there to protect the public or are they there to enforce law and order? Maybe they're one and the same. Okay, let's keep going. Do you think, Marty says, do you think all police officers across the states are responsible for this though? There must be, oh Jesus, millions of them collective guilt much? And Father Ted says, let's just hope the governments can continue to make unemployment payments through the second virus. Shit. Oh lads, tension and release, eh? Stressors. Yesterday I was talking about the old serial killers, and stressors are a big part of violent outbursts. They could be something like stressor. Losing your job, having your kid, your ex-partner taking your kids off you, not being able to pay your mortgage and losing your house. All these things. Everyone's not a serial killer, obviously, but normally there's fucking a stressor, and they just fucking lose their shit and fucking kill someone or something. On a more collective note, you can see this in kind of tribal instincts. I'm sure there's like herd mentality and follow sheeps and so on. So someone would often never ever and they're like absolutely think looting is absolutely despicable and so on, but if everyone around them doing it, they're just like, well, group mentality, you know, get caught up in the moment. They want to be part of the group, peer pressure and all this shit. And there's been just so many fucking court cases throughout time, and just people go away for a long time to get caught up in fucking the herd mentality and just copy what everyone else does, and they're fucking fucked. And what I mean by that is, you know, jail sentence. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate you. Check out that merch downstairs. Comment, subscribe. We're podcasts live every single day. Well, there's a slight delay, but sure we'll get there. Okay, same time, same channel. Good luck.